Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Daily Learning YouTube channel. In our last video, we talk about overall introduction of IELTS test, and we also learn about the IELTS format, structure of IELTS test. But in today's video, we are going to talk about the listening module of IELTS test. In this video, I will tell you about the parts of listening test and the how many type of questions you are going to encounter in this test, and then I will tell you about how you can solve and what are the strategy to solve the questions. And at the end of this video, I'm gonna give you some tips to get 8 plus band and to get your achieve desired score. So stick to the video, and if you haven't watched my last video, what is IELTS? So I give the link in the description. Just go and watch that video. So now let's move to the computer screen. So we will continue this video.
So, let's start knowing about listening. What is listening test? As I told you in the last video, in this test, you are gonna listen some audios, some recordings, and you will have a question paper, and you have to answer the questions from the audio. So now let's take a look on the format of this test. Test consists of 4 sections, and as I told you, there will be 40 questions collectively in that listening test. Each section contains 10 number of questions, and there will be different recording for each section, and you have to listen to the audios and answer the questions. If we talk about section 1, the topic of section 1's audio will be related to an inquiry. What is inquiry? It will be a questioning answer session. Speakers will be two. They will be asking some questions to each other. One will be asking questions, other will be answering. So that is an inquiry based audio. You have to listen the audio and give the answers. In section 2, number of questions will be same. Topic is changed. There will be an announcement and extended information about a specific topic, and this topic would be related to social life, a domestic topic, and the speaker will be one person will be describing the whole announcement, whole extended information. In section 3, the topic will be education, and there will be 2 speakers, sometimes 3 or 4 speakers. You will listen in the section 3, and same thing, you have to listen those audios and give the answers on the question booklet, and the topic will be education. Most of the time, the speakers will be some students or a teacher. They could be discussing on an educational topic or about their assignment or a project. And now section 4, number of questions same like 10, and the topic will be a lecture or a presentation about a specific topic. This topic will also be a academic topic like a historical topic or a science topic. There will be a person, single speaker, who will be presenting a lecture or a presentation on a single or specific academic topic. So this was the format of IELTS test. At the end of these 4 sections, you will be given 10 minutes to transfer the answers to an answer sheet, the question that you had already wrote on the question booklet. So one thing I want to add there, the section 4 will be a little bit difficult than the section 1, because in these 3 sections you will get a break after each 5 questions or 4 questions. Like if we talk about section 1, firstly examiner will ask you to read the questions from 1 to 5, and then he will play the audio for that specific part. After that, he will give you some time to look at the questions 6 to 10. But in the section 4, they will just ask you at the beginning that look at the questions 31 to 40. There will be no break between them. So you need to be a little bit sharp in the whole listening test, because you have to do 2 to 3 works at the same time. You will be listening, you will be writing, and you should be understanding at the same time. So now let's look at the type of questions that we will encounter in the test. There are 6 different type of questions that could be in your exam. Number 1 question is multiple choice question. This is a simple type of question that we are attempting from our childhood. There will be a question statement and there will be 2 to 3 possible answers, and we have to select one of them. And next, second type of question, which is sentence completion. This is a type of question. There will be some sentences and there will be gap between them, and you have to fill the gap while listening the audio, and those words you should select from the audio. So I'm gonna show you some filling the blanks. This is a real-time listening arts test, and like this is section 1. As I told you, you will hear an inquiry. So in section 1, this is a hiring a public room. There will be 2 speakers discussing about the one person will be the uh, who want to hire a public room. The other one will be the person who is gonna give room to the other person. So they will be question answering each other about the room. So these are the filling the blanks. You can see that the dash room. Now we have to write down here what word there could be, and this word you will write and from the audio. So this is the filling the blanks. If I show you MCQs type of questions, this is the MCQs, multiple choice questions. We have a question statement and there are 2 to 3 possible answers. Which answer is correct? The audio will tell us. So now map completion, third type of question that we will encounter in the listening test. This is a map. Okay, so as you can see, this is a map of somewhere, I don't know, and there are some places that are mentioned by name: car park, new barn, main path, side path. But there are also some places that are not mentioned by name. They are mentioned by A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, like these. And there's also some names there. These are the questions 15, 16, 17. Scarecrow, maze. Now what we have to do in this type of question, we are going to listen to the audio and we have to find out which place is where on the map. I wanted to say that the examiner or the audio will tell us that the F place, which is near to the car park and on the main path, is the scarecrow. It's just I'm giving you an example. This could be some other thing, and we have to listen the audio very carefully, and we have to know about the places, and we have to mention their F, H, E, anything that could be the answer. So next part is table completion. We will have a table, like if we don't have a table in this test, but I will attach a picture of a table completion there. You can see that this is a table that can be in a listening test, summary completion. This summary completion and form completion. These two questions are like sentence completion. You just have to fill the gaps between some sentences. Like this is a summary and the notes or summary. You have to fill out these words by listening the audio. So these were the six type of different type of questions that we will solve in the listening test. Now let's talk about the strategies. How we could answer. Now let's talk about how we are gonna solve these questions and what will be the strategy to solving the question. Firstly, listen carefully. You have to be very sharp and you have to listen this audio very carefully. You should be understanding each word that a speaker saying in that audio, and you have to give your 100% attention to the audio. Second thing, you have to mark down the keywords, identify keywords. What does that mean? You have to read the questions and identify that what could be your keyword, your specific word that will help you to find the answer. What does that mean? Now, if we see this question, like, okay, so if we see this question, the dash room, the room is our keyword. Why is that? We can understand, we are predicting that the dash room shows that there will be a noun, because the is a article. Article is always used with a noun, and we also have word room. So there could be the type of room. What type of room? Okay, so we have to stick to the audio and we have to search in that audio where he talk about the type of room. Let's take a new next example. The cost includes use of tables and chairs and also dash. Now tables and chairs are our keywords that are gonna help us to find this third thing that is also included in the cost. So where he will talk about tables and chair, he will also talk about this third thing which is included in the cost. So I hope you should have understand. If you are not understand clearly, so just leave a comment. So I will manage to help you some other way. After that, review and check. After completion of your all questions, just give a look at every questions and see that the answer you had fill out in the gap is fitting in the sentence, is balancing the sentence. Sometimes student write down the answer, a word from the audio which is not perfectly fitted in the sentence. So that could be a wrong answer. One more thing that I want to add there, you can see that uh, here the examiner wrote that write one and or a number. So what does it mean? You can honestly write there a single word answer. So you have to search or you have to identify a single word that you can write there. So this is the word limit. Sometimes the word limit will be 2 word or 3 word. Like if we see in the second, no, there is also 1 word. Limit is 1 word. There is also 1 word limit. If you wrote a 2 word answer, so your answer could be count wrong. So you have to be very careful in this thing. Okay, so what are the common challenges that are that most of the students faced in listening test. First thing, accent and speed. Why is it problem? Because we are not native English speakers and we are not used to of listening them. So we are not able to understand what they are saying sometimes. So their accent and their speed is a very big problem for beginners. How you could encounter this problem? You should listen some English movies and dramas or series. I think you should buy a Netflix screen. You can buy a Netflix screen for just 200 to 300 Pakistani rupees and watch movies and watch some English podcasts on the YouTube. So that will help you to understanding their accent and their speed. The second problem is concentration. Because this test will continue for 30 minutes, and in those 30 minutes you should be very sharp and very active. A 1 minute mistake could cost you your 65,000 rupees, because if you miss your one answer, that could result in losing your whole section. Okay, so try focusing. And now I'm gonna give you final tip that I talk about that will help you to achieve your desired score, 8 plus band score. Consistent practice. As you know that practice is the key to success. And we also heard that practice makes a man perfect. Regularly practice listening tests, and that will help you to understand the whole structure of the IELTS test. And the second thing is time management. Time management is a very problem for some students because we are very slow with their accent and with the speed of audio. So by practicing, by repeating the same thing, doing the same type of questions, we can overcome this problem. And you should practice the strategies that I told you, mark the keywords, and predict the answer before hearing the audio. And this is a strategy, and I hope this will help you to achieve 8 plus band score. Listening is the very easiest part of IELTS test. In this test, you can easily score 8 plus band score. So that was the end of our today's video. I hope you like video, and I hope you understand and that I told you everything. If there's any problem, any question you have about the listening test, leave a comment, just ask me, and I will make video for your question, or if it is possible, I can help you, assist you individually. Okay, thank you so much, and like the video and subscribe my YouTube channel. So thank you very much.